Hello, my name is Nour Ezzedeen and this is my partner in crime, Gali. I am a brand designer based in Paris. I have been in the field for the past 20 years, and what we love doing is to capture a brand essence and to give it a visual form. The font selection was, I can't say it was easy, but it was rather very straightforward. Suha and we immediately thought of a manuscript font. So I just went crazy on on a manuscript rampage, on a manuscript font rampage, and it was great. We found it online. We purchased it and we've been using it ever since. So why manuscript? It's just because, Suha's behind Way of Life, and it's her method, and it was her way of signing it, or just her writing, or her handwriting. We wanted to add this very up close and personal touch, and to transform this brand into something that is very human. We know it's for dogs, but there's a human behind it, and it's also a way to translate, how can we express Way of Life's promise, which is to balance the relationship between a human being and its dog, while the font would represent the human being. Working on the symbol in the logo, we had a clean canvas, like a white canvas, and Suha was kind of very clear on what she wanted to have, and she's a wolf nerd, and at the same time we couldn't really go into this wolf type of symbol because we're into dogs, but we kind of mixed best of both worlds, and we focused on the German Shepherd profile, since Suha is also a nerd of German Shepherds. So the symbol was kind of perfect space, if I can say, to express so many dimensions in the brand. We have so many icons in one symbol. So we have the dog, we have the northern star, and we have a conifer forest skyline all into one. It was fabulous working on it, actually, and it had such a way to find its way from the beginning until the end of the creative process. The first symbols, they were so different from the final one, obviously, and it was just great to see it make its way and see the light, and I love it. Colors were like cherry on the cake. So the brand is called Way of Life, and in the same time there's this whole kind of cinematographic imagery to it. You have to imagine yourself hiking or taking a walk in the woods, and it's earthy, it's dark brown, it's mocha. So we went on a very earthy tone color palette, and it was so obvious. So in the beginning we had this very dark brown color, and to accompany this very dark brown color we have this camel kind of color. And with time we added a kind of salmon type color that we added to it with time. And again, with time, the camel color, we've added another tone to it that is a bit lighter. And very recently we worked on a gradient that goes from the lightest tone of the camel to white. So it's been living, it's been very organic. I loved working on Way of Life just because I am crazy for animals. It was pretty straightforward, and it was a great creative process. I'll always keep a positive memory of it because it was easy, it was straightforward, and it was so satisfying and gratifying.